That's very accurate to say. Just that's kind of like that's just kind of like the bond that me and those guys have too. We've always challenged each other. We've always, just on and off the field, always pushed each other to be our best, and they do that every day here on the field and in practice, and just when it comes to football. Just I know that it's my job to be a leader and to be the best leader I can be. But then just seeing the things that those guys do and just the different way they approach different things and their leadership styles, it's definitely encouraging to me. And I definitely try to take stuff from them as well. So definitely they do a good job of leading as well, and just definitely keep encouraging me to be a better leader.
Coach also mentioned when you came in here, you were 300 pounds, not particularly chiseled, and now he said you're ripped. Describe that transformation process. Just the work ethic.
Oh well, yeah. First of all, shout out to Joey Batson and Coach Smo. They definitely got me right a little bit. I came in 300 pounds, a little doughy, a little chubby, just gained weight too, and just really like kind of just figuring it out. I was just fat and happy when I first got here a little bit, just always eating, so much access to food and just I don't know, just enjoying it. The freshman 15 was a real thing for me. But then just now, I just realized, I just gotta be more serious about it, just take care of my body, and that's what's gonna make me last. Just eating habits and just things like that, and just being more serious about it, really. And also another shout out to just Paul and Donna. They've done a good job with the whole nutrition and everything as well. I just know that nutrition is such a big part of being a good football player, and if I want to play this game for a while and just be at my best, then the nutrition is big, and just keeping your body in shape. And no, you can.
Any moment that was a catalyst to it? You sat down and you're like, I need to get in shape.
Well, I knew it after, definitely after my freshman season. After the Orange Bowl and then the national championship, I was way heavier than I wanted to be. And that's when I was like, oh man, this can't, I can't allow myself to do this. And then ever since that point on, I just kind of been more serious about that, like my food choices, and just really working harder and doing little extra things here and there, just to keep my body in the best shape possible at all times. Not to say I'm always perfect, but I have little times here and there. But definitely just took it more serious and just focused on it more.
Would ripped be the word you'd use to describe yourself?
Yeah, ripped is good. Sexy is another. But that's more of an art though. Being sexy is an art. But just I don't know. Just ripped is good. I'll take it. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I'm paraphrasing. Does that change you and Dexter when you hang out? You don't eat as much, or do you just eat different things?
I just eat different, and like we'll treat ourselves occasionally, but just just definitely just being more conscious, and just being more aware of what we're putting into our bodies, and because there's always chances to eat, and things like that. So just knowing when you can and can't do things, and how much you can and can't have. So.
Clemson and Florida State's game has carried a lot of weight over the last several years on a national stage. Does it make it feel any different with Florida State coming in with the number of losses that they do?
Not at all, because this is always to the outside world, it's always a big game. It's always going to be hyped up because it's Florida State and Clemson. So there's always going to be a lot of talk about it, regardless of what our record is, what their record is, and our mindset's always it's the biggest game of the year, regardless, and we can't take them lightly. We know they got a lot of talented players there in Florida State, and there's going to be a good challenge, and they're going to bring it, of course, because they're playing us. So. I mean, we got to approach it like any other week, like it's a big game, faceless, nameless opponents, and just do our job and prepare the right way.
Does Cam Akers present? What have you seen from him on film?
He's really like he has a chance to be, a really special talent. I feel like he's a really good player for such a young player too, and just he just does a lot of good things. Good young player, and I feel like he could wreak havoc in the ACC for the next few years. Because just watching him and watching games, like watching the tape and watching them, in live games, he's just really been kind of a bright spark for them.
When you play a rival, it's always nice to take something away from them. They've gone to a bowl game, I think, 35 years in a row. It's the longest streak in the nation. What would it be like if they don't beat you guys? They're not going to. What would it be like to take that away?
I mean, well, they're trying to take something away from us too, as well. They're trying to take away, the division title away from us too. So we know we got to prepare just as hard as normal, and just do everything we can on our end to make sure that they don't take that opportunity away from us. You know, because that's our next goal as a team, and we set to accomplish that on Saturday. So.
Christian, going back to Saturday at NC State, you're down at the half. Had to feel a little bit like deja vu on the road at Syracuse. What was the tournament in the locker room? What were some of the things that were said?
The thing was, we just didn't flinch. You know, we knew we were in that position before, and I feel like we've grown up a lot since that loss. You know, just a lot of new guys. You know, being in that position, you know, guys who've been asked to play bigger roles this year have never really had to be the one to respond in that situation. And you know, so going against Syracuse, you know, it was everyone's first time experiencing that. You know, maybe guys might I don't know what it was, but you know, we obviously weren't able to get it done. And now it's just like, okay, we're built for this. Like, you know, we knew it was going to be a tough, hard-fought game. You know, and just guys responded. No one flinched, and we just got after it, and we just, you know, talked amongst ourselves, and you know, just like, okay, we're fine, we're gonna get it done. Just keep doing what we do, and you know, and then the rest will take care of itself.
Is Kayvon Wallace a perfect example of that? Guys stepping up.
Oh yeah, he stepped up big, obviously late in that game too. You know, just made a lot of plays, and then obviously the interception to seal the deal. You know, I'm just happy for a guy like that too, because he's a young guy who has a lot of talent, and you know, I've talked to him on several different occasions, and you know, just, you know, trying to keep him motivated, and you know, he's going to be a really good player, and it was just good to see that. So.
Big knock on Feaster last year, not getting on the field was maybe his blocking and things like that. How much of an improvement in practice have you seen in his blocking and his knowledge of how to pick up
No,
what you guys are doing?
he's definitely done a good job with that, and you know, just good to see that development and that growth as a player. And I know, you know, he'd probably give a lot of that credit to a lot of the older guys too, like Adam, and just, you know, just CJ, just helping him out with that stuff too. But you know, it's definitely been good to see. You know, but in practice, when he sees me coming, he tends to get out the way a little bit. He's not, you know, he doesn't want any piece of this. But no, it's definitely just good to see that growth and that development from him.
It's tough to see the corral out there in practice, that top end speed.
No, he's not. You know, Feast is definitely, you know, he's a heck of a player, and he will be for years to come too. Just really talented, fast, obviously, and you know, adding that dimension to his game, just being able to block, you know, to just, you know, makes him more of a dynamic player. So.
Talk about your shirt, DLU. We hear a lot about wide receiver U and these other things, but talk about that identity and what that shirt means.
Just really, you know, to me personally, it means just taking pride in who we are as a defensive line, and you know, it just makes me think about all the other guys who came before me. You know, the Grady's, the Vic Beasleys, you know, all those guys. You know, and just taking a certain sense of pride in it, just, you know, that they've laid the foundation for us, you know, and we're just building on it, you know, and just to even, you know, like, it's just something we have, just something we think about too, and just kind of hold it like another incentive to hold ourselves to a higher standard.
Coach, when you mentioned Miles Pittman growing up a lot on Saturday as far as getting a new role and everything else, what did you see from him, maturation-wise?
No, it was definitely good to see Niles get out there and, you know, play in that kind of environment as well. You know, and I felt like he did, you know, pretty solid, you know, for the plays he got and everything. You know, and just learning as he's going, you know, getting more snaps, playing a little bit more, experiencing different things, hostile environment on the road. You're forced to grow up in those situations, and it's good he got that exposure, you know, because everybody had to go through it. I had to go through it. Dex had to go through it. Clee also, like, everybody has to go through it. So, I mean, it's good when, you know, you're put in a situation like that.
What's late into the season? How physically fresh do you guys feel compared to this time of year?
Well, it was a little different for me personally, because I was outside. You know, everything you're taking a little bit more of a pounding on the inside, just the name of the game and the way the position's played. But I still feel pretty good personally. You know, I try to take care of my body and do more so that, you know, I can continue to bench, feel loose, feel good, feel flexible, things like that. But I feel like from a team standpoint, you know, we're feeling pretty good, feeling pretty fresh. We had a bye week a couple weeks ago, so that was another time for guys to just kind of, you know, it came at a good time too. So that was good for guys to, you know, just get rejuvenated a little bit, like halfway through the season. So I think you know, we're all in a pretty good position physically. Say again. I haven't thought about that at all, honestly. You know, just, you know, something we talk about as a team, just bloom where you're planted, and that's not my mindset at all. You know, I'm just trying to make the most of, you know, every opportunity that I get here with my teammates, and just because I know last year, that season felt like it flew by, and I love being with those guys. I love that team, and you know what I'm saying, and just it all just happened so fast, and like all those guys are gone, and it's like, dang, like I really miss those guys. Wish those are still around. So, like now, this year, I'm learning to appreciate that more, and just not even think about anything else. Just making the most, of my time with my teammates and the coaches and everybody here. It's not fair to for me to think to be selfish and think about my situation, and it's not fair to my teammates or myself to do that. So that's not even where my mindset is.
Is it crazy to think that you only have 2 home games left in your 3rd year here?
Yeah, no, it really is. It just shows how fast everything's going by. It just just everything happens so quick. It just really feels like I was just getting here. It's already almost the end of the regular season. My 3rd year, so it just all just really happens fast. So you really got to make the most of it while you can.
Being an older guy and look to his leadership on the team, are you having as much fun as you've always had, or has there been a more serious side to you that's taken away some of the pure joy of just playing?
I feel like I've been having more fun this year, and just like, just because I've always tried to carry myself as a leader and helping myself to a high standard. Like, yes, a lot of the leadership falls on me more now than ever, but I'm just having fun with it, just completely embracing it, and really just I know and it's just good to whenever I see like the young guys see like all their hard work pay off, or just guys who've been here for a